How you doing? I'm Hassan, and I'm an American chauffeur. Okay, I know I've been on hiatus for a minute. I've been working some very fascinating experiments and having some interesting experiences. And I want to begin to share those things with you. Now, one thing I want to make clear, I want to always be able to explain to you the beauty in the experiences of what I do, that I know you're getting the same beauty. All you have to do is just look at it in a different way, and then you begin to get the real pay from this thing. Okay? I'm going to say ride share, the transportation industry. I think that some of these principles will work in just about in any business. It'll even work for you in a job, but I'm not an advocate of jobs. And I think that this is what's happened with a lot of us as drivers who do ride share. Now, over the past month, now, I have a limousine company, and there's something I've got to, when I get ready to do some housekeeping, I'm going to explain that to you. But I've been doing ride share like regular Uber and Lyft and that sort of thing. I've been renting the cars and doing that sort of thing. And it's been an interesting experience. Now, I've heard a lot of chauffeurs say that if that they would do it for no pay. I'm gonna tell you, when you rent a car from Lyft here in Atlanta, from that Flex Lyft, basically you doing it for no pay. But I enjoyed it anyway, and that freaked me out. I'm actually going, for just that part of it, going in a hole doing it is costing me. But everything came back to me. How wonderful of an experience it is to be behind that wheel, serving, passengers, taking them from place to place. I know you want to involve the politics with it, huh? Because that's just part of the matrix. So it's part of what we do as human beings, I guess, huh? We want to feel like we belong to something, so we get wrapped up in the politics, the politics of Uber and Lyft. But instead, what I want you to do whenever you come to this channel, I want you to understand that for whatever reason you like what you're doing, and you've been doing it for years, every day you've been doing it, and you've been leaving pay on the table. You've been leaving pay on the table. The real pay in this thing is the experience of doing it like it's a business, but all encompassing. Now, I've been in the transportation industry. I do the driving thing. I love being behind that wheel. I've got my level of pleasure from doing that, and I've had to grow from getting from behind the wheel and getting honest with myself that it is more time that I do more training and more sharing with others, so they can feel so they can get the full richness of what it is, especially to do this thing called rideshare. But if you chauffeur, whatever, and you're picking up passengers, you can do it. I mean, if you're not picking up passengers, you'll be picking up packages or whatever the case may be. But that you get the richness of the freedom of it. Because there's no one out there for you to complain to but your own dang blessed self. Your own self, that's the only one you can complain to. Because number one, you've been doing it every day, you're depending on it. To do your groceries, rent, whatever it is. And you're out here disgruntled. I want to say this. I've been taking regular Ubers and Lyfts just while this another part of the experiment, as well as driving it. Man, there are some drivers out there, Man, look, I do want to be careful in explaining this to you, because I don't want anyone to miss the point, and that's been my problem. And now that I'm back making videos, I hate I said it like that, but now that I'm making these videos again, I want to get us to the more of the nitty gritty, because some of us are suffering unnecessarily. You know, this is wonderful work. You don't have to do it. Understand that, you could do something else. And if you want to go back into slavery, then do this, then do that, then do that, go back into slavery. And you can easily turn this into a slavery thing, or you can take advantage of the freedom, set your own schedule, do your goal setting. You can do all that, and you can enrich your life doing it, but just take it all because you got it. You see it all. I've been blessed to ride with people from 70 different countries. Had my life threatened, had bloodshed in the car, had people go into convulsions and everything in the car, had people wanting to commit suicide in the car, and I've been sitting up here being quiet about all that. All right? Well, not no more, because I believe that you're having equally interesting experiences. You just see them in a different way, and you've turned them into complaints, which turned them, the complaint only goes to you. There's no one else to complain to. Who are you going to complain to make your situation better? I know there's the political parts of it. That's the matrix. That's the Uber policies, the Lyft policies, going to, government entities, all that. Do that. Do that. If that's where your head is at. If that's what helps you to feel a lot freer. Okay, when you're out here driving. Now, as a chauffeur, you already know better. You done let that mess go a long time ago. It's you. You got to get honest with yourself. It's totally you. See, I got honest with myself back in 2017 about it. Okay? I says, hell, I'm going to take advantage of this. No friends around. Let all them fools go. Let them all go. Relatives, everything. Let them all go. Back then, this was this ride share thing was real controversial. It's supposed to be a scam, but I took a chance on it. Because every place was a scam. It was even on the news, scam. Ride share, Uber, Lyft, scam, all a scam. So I messed around and I says, well, hell, I'm homeless anyway. And it's better than sitting around arguing over what to watch over the dang blast TV, in some homeless shelter. So I went on ahead and took the chance, and I got me one of those little bank cards. It was it wasn't not like my regular bank, because if it was a scam, I didn't want to get in trouble. If it was really a scam, then my bank account all mixed up and I'm in trouble. But hey, it turned out not to be no scam. So it's all good. It worked out, and it worked out for me in an extremely good way for me personally. I know other people have had problems with it, and they complain about it all the time. I don't want I don't want to mislead you or anything, nor do I want others to mislead you. So on this channel, I'm going to do more of an interactive. I'm going to come from a more interactive way, because I'm learning more and more how to make videos. I was doing that while I was out, while I wasn't, publishing any videos. Also, I'm carrying things a little bit deeper now. Okay, now I want to do this bit of housekeeping here. Okay, here in Atlanta, I'm working on expanding some things. there's some interesting things that I'm working on here, and I found that there was a need for it while I've been doing this regular Uber Lyft thing. So what I would like, if you have a comfort eligible car like a Rogue, like a Nissan Rogue, a Chevrolet Equinox, any car that's comfort, and it has to be black on black in black, okay? It has to be black interior, black exterior, okay? You have to have at least a 9, okay, well, hey, look, push it. You need to have at least 9.4 rating. Okay, that's the best I can do for you now. You need to have a 9.4 rating. Go ahead and shoot me an email at idriveatlantaga@gmail.com. And I'm putting together some things. I just need to know how many are interested and who is out there. Okay, it seems as though, I've been blessed to get a whole bunch of different private rides and stuff like that. And people like cars that are like that. They like the vehicles that have the limousine motif. Okay, so, and then you have to have something enough about yourself that you just ain't gonna be wearing no you can not you'll have to have some degree of feng shui about yourself, and I don't mind saying it. Okay, you have to be able to project the pleasure in what it is that you do. Okay, just in your dress, everything. Now, when you're in there with the customer, you don't say much unless they, but that's why you have to have that good rating. I'm not going to play with that. So let me see, I got that out of the way and everything. I'll be careful when I'm making videos from now on. We're going to go a lot deeper because I'm truly enjoying, being out there with the driving thing. It all came right back to me once I started experimenting on driving on the lower income levels, because I was like, oh man, how. But all I did was put into effect some of the things that we've talked about here. And it worked for me. So until the next video, do the like, subscribe thing, and thank you for being a subscriber. Welcome back. I've got a lot more. We're going to go a lot deeper. And until that next video, drive safe and drive with confidence.